Okay, welcome back for an update, team update. For week 11, offensive line stayed the same. Have this BMD George Kittle, 91 speed. Um, I went and did upgrade receivers. This receiver has 92 speed and was around 300,000 coins. 6'1", 200, and he's in the 90s pretty much. Also have Calvin Ridley. I had to play a few games for the Falcons. House rules. Maybe it took me maybe 2 hours for the token. And I switched from Dolphins to Falcons and kept the Lions team Kim. And so I went and I bought this receiver. I forget how much he was, but I think he was my first. One of my first upgrades this week was to decided to keep the Lions and use this receiver. 92 receiver has good, and then I got rid of Brian Johnson. Next, I went and got this free safety. And really, the reason why I'm with the Falcons right now is because of the defense. They got this safety, 93 speed, as you can see. And he wasn't very expensive, maybe 300,000, 350. Kept Pat Tillman. I did get this free safety from MCS. But then I also got Prime Time and AJ Terrell. And buying, and I really didn't try to make coins, but this is the limited. I went and got this 92 receiver or cornerback. This guy was maybe 750, and prime time was maybe 350. So I think I may have had 1.5 coins, and after I sold my Lions, I sold Champ Bailey, I sold um, Carlton Fisk, I sold some of my Lions DBs. I bought this card. I'm surprised that I was able to switch. I sold my Lions safety, and ended up deciding at the very last thing I bought was this corn. The main ingredient really here was I bought this cornerback for slot, and then he has 92 speed, and then I can use this free safety. I used him as the other slot. Used him on the slot, even though he's a free safety. So you'll see in the games I had to sub him in. You'll see that I subbed him in. With the Falcons, I don't have that one punt returner, kick returner, so I just put these guys in, Slayton and. But Taron Arnold is in the game, but I sub him out. He still has 90 speed with these Lions Falcons, but I sub him out for the other guy. And I'm using Carter, and I went got Clowney on the second day. I didn't have Clowney, but I ended up going, had about 400,000 coins left, and I almost got a running back. Um, I got Ridley, and I almost sold this receiver's worth 350. I may have paid 270 for him, but he went up in price. I almost sold him and got another running back, but I didn't. I decided not to. 92 speed running back may have helped me a little bit. Instead, I upgraded. I got Jadavian Clowney. I got this sweat card, some nose tackles. That is helpful, but I use these two in the slot. And pretty much I revamped the whole team. I went and got Aiden Hutchinson and kept Kyle Van den Bosch. But I basically redid the team with Falcons and Lions because their secondary, the only way I was going to get 92 speed in the secondary is with Falcons. And then my receivers, of course, I got 93 speed, 92 speed. There's receivers where I got 92 speed. Kept him. One interesting thing I found out about Andrew Luck is he has this identifier that starts on. And when I played the MCS, one person was so mad that it started on and I could see him on the defense that he false started. He blitzed one of my offensive linemen and got a penalty just so my identifier goes off. He was using Andrew Luck with identifier, and he was doing the same thing I was doing. He was using the identifier. Of course, I didn't jump off sides to turn it off, but he's like, okay, I'm gonna get a 5 yard penalty, and then we kept playing. I thought it was kind of funny the way he was a kind of I guess I used the term schmuck. He was a big time schmuck with his blitz, and he may have won the game, but um, I thought it was just funny that he didn't like my identifier so much that he wanted it off, and that's one way to turn off is blitz, and then the identifier turns off. You can see I haven't played this regular season Legends. I did get into here. You can see I've lost a few games. And I made it all the way up to Hero because I was trying to get coins. This is one way I got coins. Got 40,000 coins. And here I got 36, 32. I got coins, but then I won and then I lost. So right now it has me in Elite 3. See what I've played 38 games. I don't know if I'll see what happens with this. It's kind of interesting. I have a good team. Um, I have a good team, so I've been playing it and seeing if I can get maybe champion. I don't know if I'll have time. And then, of course, you'll see the gameplay. I won 2 games, 2-0 in Mud Champs. Not sure if I'll have much time in it. And that's the gameplay. So far, I did play MCS. I played 14 games, and I'm close to 500. But um, this is just I don't have a winning record. I'm either I maybe lost one. I'm so close to 500 in that MCS that um, it's kind of not fun. The only way MCS is fun is to go into to me is to go into Y off trips and just pass the ball and try and get better at passing the ball. And of course, I've thrown some interceptions to some players who are good and get sacked. So, as far as plateau, I may have plateaued at passing the ball, and defense is not that great right now. One thing I'm experimenting with some stuff, but one way I can mention a good scheme is with this doubles hips. Uh, and when I use doubles hip every once in a while. It has this good run. But I'll show you this offense that I'm using because there's quite a few times where if I stop somebody at the goal line, then I can be, I've noticed that a lot of us get stuck um, here within the 10-yard line where you get close to getting a safety if you mess up. And so what I do now is use doubles hip. And doubles hip, it gets a run play. It also, you'll see I've ran this play a lot where I have one block. And if they're in some type of zero blitz, a lot of times this receiver in the Y gets open. Doesn't then get open against cover 4 there.
Let's go.
But then the other option, the cool thing about this play is it has levels.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
And so this gives me an option to run flood to the left, and then it gives me this Y receiver to the right. Basically, the Y receiver runs a dig, and he's always getting open here for maybe easily 5 yards to get a first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer.
So this is what I suggest. There are some other plays that have this route. I'll show you another play that has this pass route that you may want to look for in your playbook. Branch return, you'll see in bunch Y flex. I have it here in. I could even use this. Uh,
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
But if you notice this B receiver, it has a fake out and then a cut in. And usually, unless they're really looking for it, I won't run this play like 10 times in a row because the user can eventually intercept the ball. But you can use it really a few times, especially down here when you're backed up to your goal line. I can just block the
79 Bronco.
I can just block my what is that? Block the running back.
Go.
And of course I don't run this very much, but I can. It's almost guaranteed to get it. I don't know any.
Got it. Ready?
There's really no. It just is not. I have. It's very difficult to.
Here we go. Here we go.
Little chance of. Unless they're looking for it, the user's looking for it. There he's covering. That guy intercepted. They're in man coverage. Okay, so
19 right.
man cover and man coverage, it may be a little bit tougher,
60 Maverick.
but
60 Maverick.
you can also tell
70
sometimes that
Timberwolf.
it's man coverage.
Hut,
And
let's go now.
run the ball. And you can also,
60
like I
Eagle.
had
60
mentioned before,
Eagle.
this Y receiver. Um,
Check go.
get open. Having some
Ready.
difficulties with this computer.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready. On the set.
Let's see here with
19 Tiger. 19
lunch.
Tiger.
Whoa, it's going to the other side.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Yeah, bunch wide flex. It's a little bit better route.
Ready, ready. 7 Pirate. 7 Pirate.
And there, it is. This route is covered in man, but
Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
I have some good corners, good defense.
Down. Ready.
So here's the yeah, this
Warrior 70. Get up.
dig is a little bit better even in man coverage. One or the two, I would suggest
Here we go. Shot.
when you're
Viking 18.
close to your end zone. Good play to call. We're in the end zone.
Ready, ready.
Okay, well, nothing else to mention. Thought I'd go into practice mode for a few minutes. Maybe that'll help you. I think that dig route, that delayed dig route is good um, for certain situations, short passing yards. And any questions or suggestions for Falcons Lions theme team? There isn't very many 92 corners, but I think maybe the next step is to try and get a 92 corner, and I can stop using this 91 free safety. And so week 11 is all finished, and it's been fun, but nothing else really.